Civilization. Malay civilization refers to a civilization that is formed by a group of people who are widely classified as the Malay group, focused on a region in Southeast Asia known by various names such as the Malay Archipelago, Kepulauan Melayu, the Malay Indonesian Archipelago, Nature Malay, and Java Land. Who are the Malay? Malay is an ethnic group of Austronesian peoples predominantly inhabiting the Malay Peninsula, Eastern Sumatra, and coastal Borneo, as well as the smaller islands which lie between these locations, areas that are collectively known as the Malay world. Two types of Malay. Proto-Malay, known as Melayu Asli or Melayu Purba, Austronesian origin that thought to have migrated to the Malays archipelago on long series of migration between 2500 and 1500 BC. Deutero-Malay, they belong to the Indochina nation that entered Indonesia around 500 BC. This nation has been able to bring metal-based objects such as copper and iron following Austronesian people were equipped with more advanced farming technique and new knowledge of metals. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Zakarisha Aisha and I would like to talk about the cosmology and worldwide of Malay civilization. It deals with nature of universe as a whole. It is the science of the origin and development of the universe. Cosmologists seek to understand the origin, evolution, structure, and ultimate fate of the universe at large, as well as natural laws that keep it in order. For example, the modern astronomy is dominated by the Big Bang theory, which brings together observational astronomy and particle physics. Cosmology can be classified into scientific cosmology, philosophical cosmology, physical cosmology, and religious cosmology. Scientific cosmology is the effort to establish universally logical concepts based on scientific experiments or experience. It is not the philosophical cosmology which is based on ideas and theories. The physical cosmology is the study of the larger scale structures and dynamic of the universe and is concerned with fundamental questions about its origin, structure, evolution, and ultimate fate. The religious or mythological cosmology is obtained from people's religious belief that all existence should be built upon indubitable knowledge. It can be obtained from holy books and customary adat law. There are three groups of people exist in Malay cosmology, which are the Negrito Aborigines, Proto-Malays, and the Deutero-Malays. The geographical position of Malay Peninsula has been the passage of choice for people to moving south from very ancient time. The Negritos were among the first modern humans to use and settle along the route. Proto-Malays, which translate to Melayu Asli or Melayu Purba, are believed to be seafarers knowledgeable in oceanography and possessing advanced fishing as well as basic agricultural skills. Deutero-Malays are the settlers in second wave migration around 300 before century. They are the Iron Age people descended partly from the Chams of mainland Southeast. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention.
Hi all, I am Nurul Safira binti Abdullah. My ID number is TD17018 and I'm from Group 1 Section 06G. So here I'm going to present to you about the concept of Malay. Basically, Malay terminology refers to these three elements, which is the first one is culture, the second one is race, and the third one is language. In terms of culture, Islam religion is the way of Malay life, and they practices Malay customs and traditions, such as when a guest visits a home, the host greets them with Arabic phrases Assalamualaikum, which means peace be upon you. In the terms of race, it depends on genetic or biology aspect of human, Therefore, it possesses the same genetic characteristics such as eyes, color, skin, and height. The next one, in the terms of language, Malay language with various dialects such as Jawa, Sunda, Minang, Madura, and Aceh. Here are the charts of the Bahasa. Now we are using the Bahasa Malaysia from the Bahasa Melayu Johor. Melayu or Malaya was the name of ancient kingdom located at the mouth of Batanghari, a river in Jambi, on eastern coast of southern Sumatra. The word Melayu was also found inscribed on a stele dated around 1286 after decade found in Badan Roko near the mouth of river. So that's all from me. See you next time. Thank you for lending me your ears.
Assalamualaikum and good days. Today I will talk about Constitution of Malaysia. The Constitution of Malaysia is the Federal Constitution of Malaya, which came into force in 1957. It's the supreme law of Malaya. The federation was initially called the Federation of Malaya, and it adapted to its present name, which is Malaysia. When the state of Sabah, Sarawak, and Singapore, which now independent, became a part of federation. The Constitution established the Federation as a constitutional monarchy having the Yang di-Pertuan Agong as the head of state, whose roles are largely ceremonial. It provides for the establishment and the organization of three main branches of the government. The bicameral legislative branch, called the Parliament, which consists of the House of Representatives, or we call it Dewan Rakyat, and the Senate, which is Dewan Negara. The executive branch led by the Prime Minister and his cabinet minister, and the judicial branch headed by the Federal Court. And now I will talk about the Article 160 of the Constitution of Malaya, which is define various terms used in Constitution. It has an important impact on Islam in Malaysia and the Malay people due to its definition of a Malay person under Clause 2. It took effect after 31 August of 1957, which is the Merdeka Day in West Malaysia, and took effect in Singapore and East Malaysia when they merged with Malaya in 1963. While the article is no longer applied to Singapore as it separated from Malaysia in 1965. However, it does affect the legal status of Malay Singaporean when they enter Malaysia. Malay means a person who satisfies and fulfills two sets of criteria, which is 1. Religion of Islam, 2. Speak Malay language, and 3. Conform Malay custom and tradition. The person must have been living in the Federation or Singapore on Merdeka Day. B. Born in the Federation or Singapore before Merdeka Day. Or C. Born before Merdeka Day of parent, one of the who was born in the Federation or Singapore. And the last is a descendant of a member of the Merdeka Day population.
First, in terms of religion. Islam is a way of life. Islam is complete code of life. It is a package that includes do, don'ts, ritual, day-to-day instruction, and international marketing. Second, Islamic principle is vital in Malay society, which is considered the Islamic Aqidah, Sharia, and Akhlak in wedding tradition. Next is about culture and language. Status and position of king or sultan. After Islamic period, the title of king is changed to sultan as a ruler. Next, loyalty to king and sultan means that as a commoner must be loyal to king and sultan as a leader of country. Third, custom, tradition and superstitions. Last, Malay language as a lingua franca. Last is about values. First, the younger person should respect the elders. Next, people should focus more on family relationship than other things. Third, we should respect guests and believe that they bring blessing from Allah. Last, we should have considerateness and not self-egoism in life.
System of Malay civilization. Religion as a way of life. Islam in Malay word. Islam and Malay society. Islam started to spread all over the world at the end of the 7th century, but the Islamization of insular Southeast Asia was achieved much later on by the penetration of Muslim network and not by conquest. Malay in the Malaysian Constitution. Administration system has political and governance system, economic system, social system such as family and society, legislative, Hukum Kanun Melaka and Undang-Undang Laut Melaka. Culture, norms and custom has three. First, traditional, adat pepatih, adat istiadat, installation ceremony of king and sultan. Second, Islamization, religious practice, ibadah versus custom or adat in marriage ceremony among Malay society. Superstition and taboo, practice khurafat, beliefs such as oracle or spirit, and wearing amulets to chase the evil and malevolent spirit and use them protect themselves and their properties.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurin Farhana binti Syamsul. So now I would like to discuss about the contribution and achievement by Malay civilization. Science and technology generated by Malay civilization is unique and reflects the needs and values of Malay culture. Part of the science and technology is not the design of Malay civilization, but it has been modified in accordance with the taste of Malay culture, so that it is another form that shows the creative arts of Malay culture and local wisdom. So basically, the contribution and achievement by Malay civilization is divided to two. The first one is art and social science, and the other one is art and science and technology. So for the art and social science, it including the culture, custom and tradition, language and literatures, self-defense, traditional sports, and many more. For example, Zapin Mayong. Next is Inang Gamelan. Last but not least, Cak Lempung and Kompang.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aina Syuhada. I would like to present about Malay civilization contribution in literature before arriving of Islam.
Before arrival of Islam,
Most literature's contributions come in the form of folklore or traditional stories such as Sang Kancil dengan Buaya and Mahsuri, A Legend Reborn. Malay civilizations also contribute in poetry such as idioms, proverbs, similarities, and many more. Indian also do influence in certain literatures in Malay civilizations before the arrival of Islam, such as Hikayat Seri Rama. Some of the lessons that we can get from Malay's traditional story is we can learn about the worldwide, the social values, as well as the sense of belongings, especially among the Malaysians.
For additional information, UNESCO has launched a study of oral tradition in Malaysia and Indonesia. The fruits of this research on the oral tradition in Malaysia can be found in the book edited by Muhammad Taib Osman.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Hasbullah. My matric number is TD17012 from section 06G. Contribution in Malay civilization. It can be divided into two terms, which is art and social science, or arts and science and technology. There are many contributions left by the past Malay civilization, such as from Malacca, with countless of contribution to the modern-day society. It covers a wide range of contribution in terms of language, literature, dance, arts, science, and technology. Technology are advanced from innovation. Most technological advancements reflect the needs of the civilization. Most are brought down to today's generations. Achievement in science. Malay ancestors have their own achievement in science. They produce an exact science of its own system based on the needs of Malay culture. Science measurement methods. Measuring distance such as span, sedapa and cubits. Measuring weight such as cups and mashal. Another achievement in Malay civilization is in terms of architecture, such as mosque, wakaf, house and also place. Second is a weapon, such as keris. Third is transport, such as yacht and also boat. Lastly is a medication, such as herbs or akar-akar kayu. I think that's all from me. Thank you.